Colorado getting beat, but
There ain't nothing new,
What's the
man.
score?
yeah,
What's the
20 to
score?
14. 20 to
It's
14.
Oh, it's
What
early.
quarter?
They'll
2014.
come back.
What quarter?
Yeah,
They'll come back and
it's
win.
the
It's
second
ended.
quarter.
It's ended. It's coming to the end of the second.
This the first punt though. North Dakota State is not no joke though. Like they are a FCS
Bruh.
powerhouse.
They look like Green Bay. They
Yeah,
really do. They look like Green Bay. Colorado starting at
Yep.
their own 2 yard line.
yeah, they
Yep.
come out better just down in this. Let's go in the locker room.
Mm.
Yeah, this a lot of flash, but with no substance.
That's one thing, bro. Shedeur may be a third round pick, bro.
It's not Shedeur though. It's not the offense. It's just the defense
I'm
and what they can do. It's
I'm
not
saying
Shedeur. He has talent though.
I'm not saying him talent wise. I'm just saying like he's gonna drop in the draft based off of how it's looking like them gonna do record because they're gonna put this on his shoulders, bro. You know
Nah, man,
it don't take
he's
it don't take.
seven of eight though, Nick. For 2 touchdowns. He got 165 yards and 2 touchdowns. It's not him. He's gonna look like $1 million. That's just like we look at some
He
of them
gonna be a
other
first
guys.
round pick, bro.
Will Levis was trash. He don't look bad. He just got to run for his life.
Well,
But he's
Shelton, I
seven of
mean,
eight.
I think with
I hear
everything
what
he
you're
comes
saying,
with.
but the guy he playing against is 10 to 13 for 144 and one touchdown. you, so them
No,
numbers
no,
sound good too, but is he going to get drafted?
no, but where they already think Shedeur is not going to
I
lessen
feel you.
because they're losing. It's just him. It ain't the numbers necessarily. It's just that he's not playing bad. Is they have no defense, so he got to be perfect. Like he got to be perfect for them to win, and that's just too hard.
See, because here's the thing, right? Like there was a hype train last year, and I said it like in college football, bro, it's gonna take you 3 to 5 years to turn over the roster. Dion did a really good job of getting guys his first year and getting guys this year. It's still not enough to really be dominant. Like in college football, like it's not enough. Like it takes time to get those guys in there. Because here's the thing, bro, you're not gonna have a whole class of freshmen that's just gonna come in and ball.
Right.
Every freshman you get is not gonna be a baller like that. They're not all gonna be starters. They're gonna need a year or two of developing before they could be that baller they are. So the expectation because like even the O line, right? Like Shedeur looked good to me last year. But it's just
Hmm.
like, bro, he's running for his life. He don't have no time.
And he
And he
can make
only
all
had
the
two.
throws.
He could make all the throws, and you saw that he was able to be calm under. Like there was times, bro. He knew he was gonna get blasted. It still made the throw.
Yep.
That's NFL. You talking
Hmm.
about 10 out of
Mm.
13? Ken? That dude, he doesn't have a history of making them type of throws. That's the reason why he's not gonna get drafted. And even if he does, he's not a first round pick.
All
Shador
I'm
is.
all I'm saying is that Russell Wilson was a dog coming out of college. Dak Prescott was a dog coming out of college, and both of them niggas got picked by third, fourth round in the
But you know
career.
what? Because they
Nah,
didn't have that
but
hype.
they
They didn't have
well
Just
that
they
because
hype.
didn't
you,
have the hype that he had. Yeah, so it's like they didn't drop.
but
That's
like,
where they
but
were.
that's the thing we're
Russell.
questioning. That's the thing we're questioning right now is the hype because I'm not saying that he's
The
not
hype is high.
talented. I'm just saying like if he don't put wins on the board when niggas think he should be
Nah,
winning,
that I don't think so. The hype. We talk about hype. Look at this play, God dog.
they ain't
We
gonna.
talk about the hype. You talk about a Daniel Jones had a lot of hype, but he wasn't winning. He wasn't winning. Same thing, Mitch Trubisky.
Those
He had a lot of hype, but he
I'm
wasn't
talking
winning.
about. I'm talking about. I'm
Drake
talking
May
about
had a
what
lot of hype, but wasn't winning,
this.
and
First
he
of all,
didn't
this
drop.
they hype ain't never was big as this hype. Second of all, those is white quarterbacks, bro. We every year, every draft, we talk about why the hell is this white quarterback even getting talked about at all.
Yeah,
I'm just saying like they don't have to give a reason to draft a white quarterback for black quarterbacks, bro. Even Lamar Jackson, think about how low he was about to be a second round pick, maybe even
but see
lower
those.
if it
Yeah,
wasn't
they.
for
But see
Isaac.
what I'm saying
I'm just
is
saying like that's what I'm saying. Like
the guy,
don't be
every guy
surprised
that
by
you
that shit.
named, every guy that you named though was already. They would look. They never looked at Lamar like a first round draft pick as a quarterback. They never did. They didn't like him. They wanted him to change positions when he was coming out. Shadeur, they looked at him like a first rounder. They didn't look at a couple of these guys like Jaden Daniels wasn't even supposed to be drafted at one point.
I'm
Remember, I
just
told you
saying.
he worked his way up to that point, and these other guys are working their way up to that where he is, where they believe he is already. All he has to do is be consistent. If he's
I got
consistent
a,
in his play, they don't have to win. It ain't wins or losses. It's how he plays consistently. Now, if he getting
I got,
hit, they're gonna take that into account too. But he gonna be drafted high. There's no way you're gonna not draft this guy. You seen that play he just made? There's no way they're not gonna draft him high.
I got a question. If he was still at Jackson State,
Nope.
would he still be a number 1 prospect?
Nope. Nope.
They would have a lot more questions about him because of the level of competition.
He
He
wouldn't be
should,
a first round pick.
yeah.
He'd be
Even if
third
he
or
was
fourth.
winning, yeah.
Yep.
Even if he was winning, he would not have gotten what he's going to get from being where he is.
So he's kind of
He
the
had to prove to
same
them that he
guy.
could play on this level.
I don't know if he can really play on this level. We haven't seen him face elite competition yet.
I think the more wins he gets for Colorado this year, the higher his draft stock will be. I think
I
the
don't
less
think
wins.
so.
I think if they win less than 5 games this year, I think people going to really hold that against him, especially about how he will
Nah,
play. I think he
but
will because it will be tied to his performance because they're gonna be like, all right, what happened here? What happened here?
no, if they lose this game, this not on him. They don't have no defense though, Nick. If they had a formidable defense, I
Well,
would kind of agree with you. Like,
this is
but this
college foot. This is college football though. You got to put at least more than 14 points on the board for me to even give you that argument.
this
You know what
dude
I'm
about to
saying?
drive 100. He about to drive. It's 2 seconds left, and he just drove 90 yards down the field. This dude, man, this dude is
Yeah,
way
and if this kicker don't make the field goal, then we gonna be looking back and saying that nigga only scored 14 points on North Dakota State.
Nah, Nick. See,
nah.
because here's the thing. You're talking about Shedeur from Nick's perspective. When you get in those rooms, um, like the interview, right? Like during the combine, and you're talking to all these people, they're gonna ask you specifically about that drive. How did you drive 90 yards in X amount of time? And they want to see how
Mhm.
you process. It's not the fact that you scored the three or not
But
to get drafted.
my thing is this though, FIFA. They drafted Zach Wilson where? At what number? They drafted Sam Darnold
Look,
at
look,
what number?
look, look,
I'm
look,
just
look,
saying this is the argument
okay.
that you're bringing up. The
So then, so
scouts,
then, so then, why is it Shador? Because he, in my opinion,
Right.
I've watched those guys.
because
Shador
like
got
you
more talent than them.
like you said, I have eyes and I have a brain, and I think that if this nigga can't beat North Dakota State at home,
So you still saying him beating him? He's not. He's
That's not the
not the
pros, bro.
one. It's
so
not
then
on him.
what are we judging him on?
The one thing that they're gonna judge him on is throws and his pocket presence and his ability to read defense. They're not gonna judge him on wins and losses because this ain't got nothing to do with him. It would
The
be different
performance
if he could
performance is
play every position.
performance is tied to wins and losses.
Not drafting,
Mm-mm.
not drafting.
And that's so then that
Nope.
what that's why y'all let goofy ass niggas go high in the draft and y'all be cool with it coming out of college, and then when you really see
I'm
them play,
cool with it, Nick. We all said Zach Wilson was going to be a bust. We all
Yeah,
said that.
we all said that.
some people
That's
some people
hype.
some some people believed it,
That's late.
some people believed in Trey Lance, some people believed in Mac
But,
Jones, some people
but
like it's just
Here's,
every guy you named pretty much, well, except for Mac Jones, Trey Lance was potential.
people believed
Zach
in
Wilson was potential.
people
This
believed
guy's
in people
performance.
people believed in Baker Mayfield, and this is all
Baker
coming out of
Mayfield's
college.
solid though.
But this is all
Baker
coming out
Mayfield's
of college.
solid.
Mm, he's
Solid.
not. He's is he worth the number 1 overall pick if you had to
Yo,
redraft out?
Of course not.
let
But
me
he's solid.
ask Shelton and FIFO. Y'all think Shedeur could play in the SEC?
Yes.
Yeah.
Y'all
It doesn't matter.
crazy.
No, my thing is
Y'all
like
think
this.
Shedeur
he
will be
can go up
fine.
and down the
Shedeur
field
will
with
be
Georgia against Georgia's
Yes.
defense?
Shedeur will be fine
Yes.
if he had a
Because he
competent
would have
offensive
What
line.
team?
thank you. Because the
All
pieces on his side of the ball would be upgraded as well. Because
I'm just
you're
saying.
okay.
yeah.
Because you're making it seem like okay, we're gonna take Colorado's offense and go play in the SEC. Hell no, bro. Yeah, he's gonna get demolished. But
I'm a,
Yeah.
if you take
He has
away
no time.
whatever quarterback they
If you
have
so you're
and
telling
replace
me
him with Shador,
if you
yes.
put Shedeur on those Baker Mayfield teams that were lighting all those other teams up until he faced a real SEC team and he struggled and lost those games, you're telling me that if Shedeur was on those same teams Baker Mayfield was on, he would win those games that Baker Mayfield lost? Or Johnny
I think he
Manziel.
would. I think he would look
Johnny
better.
Manziel is the better comp. My bad. If you put
Johnny's something different, Kev. You can't. There is no
no.
comp.
I can use it because Johnny Manziel got a
Why?
lot of hype because he was lighting up a lot of teams. But whenever he faced SEC teams, he would get his ass whooped, and he
He
would
was in the
struggle
SEC.
against who am I thinking about then? Somebody was in the SEC or somebody. All I know is one of those guys, Baker or
Because
Johnny. Whenever they play SEC teams
well,
against
I'll tell you
elite
like this,
defenses,
Kev.
he struggled.
Ask Nick Saban. He hated playing against Johnny Manziel. And here's the thing. And the reason why I say Johnny Manziel's not even a comp is because Johnny Manziel wasn't a quarterback's quarterback. He's not going through and reading. This dude was literally throwing shit up to Mike Evans, and Mike Evans was bailing him out 40-50% of the time, Ken. That wasn't quarterbacking. That shit was literally luck. Shedeur is playing quarterback, bro. What is you
Yeah,
talking about?
I
yeah.
don't know, y'all.
All
He
I'm saying
actually
is that all I'm saying is he got to win a lot. He got to win more than 4 games. He got to win more than 5 games this season. If he don't do that, then I'm looking at Shedeur like, what are we talking about? Yeah, I know I ain't.
And
now you
I
got
don't know why. I don't know why we. I
and
don't
I
know why we're
think we
scared to
haven't
criticize
seen
QBs.
Shedeur. Right, and we just haven't. I just haven't seen Shedeur really against elite college NFL team.
who
I'm
did
just
he
saying,
play
like,
last year?
if you put Shedeur, I just want to know if like this is the question that I have. If you put him on a better team, does he dominate? Because for as much talent as people have told me he has, if he's that talented, this team should be able to win more than 5 games this season.
Shedeur has dominated with lesser talent in some of these games. His side of the ball is
Well, that
what you're
needs
grading him on. You can't grade him. You cannot grade him on
college football,
the
bro.
complete game.
College football ain't about defense. No, it's no one
Yeah,
goes to
yeah,
college.
it
It's
is.
no, it's
Yes,
not, bro.
yes,
College
it is.
football,
That's how
college.
Georgia win games. Georgia win.
If college football was about defense, and you're not putting Travis Hunter out there on offense too, because you'd be like, no, we care about defense. College football is because you want to see the most spectacular shit on offense. There's a lot of goofy ass offenses in college football, which makes the game great because you see all these crazy scores and big blowouts. Like it's not about defense. There's teams that can play defense, and those are the ones that usually go further on than others. When we watching college football, bro, we here to see some crazy ass offense, and that's how you judge quarterbacks coming out of college. It's like who had the craziest. That's why the people want like Caleb Williams. The defense was shitball, but he could do some crazy things on offense. But we still got it. I
Right,
mean, but the book,
right. So
but
that's your comp right there. Caleb Williams got picked first, and he didn't have no great defense. He did
yeah,
the same, and his
but
stats were
but
comparable to
But he
Shedeur.
won games
but yeah, that's
against
what I'm saying. But
No,
high
Caleb Williams'
quality
worst.
teams, bro.
Yeah, Caleb Williams'
no, Caleb.
worst season is going to be Shador's best season. That's
No. Caleb Williams versus Shedeur last year. You can look at those stats. They were very comparable last year. That's why they're gonna do the same thing
I'm talking
here.
about teams. I'm talking about when it comes to team success. That counts too. That's the
Yeah, but
reason why you
No,
see.
USC
I'm,
didn't have a
I'm
defense.
saying
That's
that's
why he
the
was able to torch
USC.
them.
no. I get what he's saying,
Yeah,
but
USC
I'm
was
saying,
terrible.
but I'm just saying though. But the games they lost, like Williams threw like 2-3 picks, bro. That Notre Dame loss was not
Exactly.
because of the defense. The Notre Dame loss was because of Caleb.
But see, you're making my point. Caleb did not drop because he played so bad. They know what Caleb is. They knew he had the talent. They're gonna do the same
Is
thing with
so you
Shedeur.
think Shador is the number 1 overall pick coming out of this draft? Guaranteed.
I'm not gonna say he's guaranteed number one,
Then
but
he's
he's
not. Then he's
definitely
not Caleb. Then
he's
he ain't
he's
Caleb.
def
Because
no, he's not he's
because
not
going in,
Caleb, but he's definitely still top five. He's gonna be a top five pick.
because going into last season, regardless of how USC was going to end, we all knew Caleb Williams was going. It was the Caleb Williams sweepstakes.
Right. And he should have dropped.
We going into this college football thing thinking what, Ken? What we thinking about going into this draft?
Let me see who the
We ain't
college
think the
NC
first thing you
college.
thinking of ain't it ain't Shador.
Yeah,
I
it
think
might
it
be a little
is.
high.
No, it's not, bro.
I think he's
Travis
probably going to
Hunter-
get drafted
Travis-
higher than he shouldn't be.
Travis Hunter gonna be more.
Yeah,
of a,
he's going. They're not gonna pass on him.
Travis
He's
Hunter's
gonna be
gonna
a
be more
top.
number one. Travis Hunter gonna get drafted higher than Shador for sure.
You said
And
Travis Hunter will.
yeah.
Yeah, Travis Hunter and Shedeur gonna go back to back.
No, it's Travis.
So-
It's Travis Hunter's first. And then wherever Shador get picked is wherever. Shador get picked.
I don't think so. I don't necessarily think so. I think, and I get why you say that, but I still don't think so. They are like, let me see the mock drafts and see what they say.
Travis Hunter going top 4. Shador probably going 5 through 10 at the highest.
Not
Yeah,
sure.
I think he'll still be a top 10 quarterback. Or a top 10 draft pick. I do think that, but I just don't
he's still
know
gonna get picked. Yeah, I just don't. He ain't.
if he that
A
guy.
couple of these, they
It
got
just
him going
depends on who's
9.
drafting.
No,
It
it
just
don't.
depends who's drafting.
It don't.
Yeah, dude. If the Raiders are taking number 3, they're gonna take Shedeur.
If the
Oh,
Raiders,
that's
if the
what
Raiders
you
got,
mean. My bad.
if the Raiders got
Yeah.
the number 1, if the Raiders got the number 1 pick, they're gonna be like, we gonna pick Travis Hunter.
They're gonna take Shedeur Sanders.
Yeah.
Is Carson
You
Beck
know what's
drafted by
crazy?
then?
What's crazy is they got Carson Beck ahead of him in most of these mock drafts.
That's what I'm saying.
Which is what I just asked. So if Carson Beck is Shedeur and you the Raiders, you sitting there, They take
The
him
Raiders
back, bro.
definitely,
If Beck has a good year
they definitely
All I
take it
know,
back.
What's crazy? What's
at
crazy is
Georgia against the
who.
SEC,
First of all, hold on, Ken. Who is running the Raiders? It's Al Davis Jr., ain't it?
Yeah, something like that.
It's his son, right? You know
so.
what the
That's right. There you
ideology
go.
is. They always going to take the better athlete. I'm just giving you what the Raiders have done for it forever. That's what they've. That's how
Mhm.
they always done it. And Al Davis Jr. ain't no damn different, Ken. They're going to take Shedeur over Carson Beck, bro.
Yeah,
or they may
CBS
take
Sports
Travis Hunter.
got
Then if that's what y'all talking about,
they got Shedeur. They got
That's what I'm about
Shedeur
to
at
They
say.
need
8
a
and
Yeah,
Travis
quarterback.
Hunter at 9.
you just
They
described
need a
Travis Hunter.
quarterback. But they need a quarterback.
They don't need no.
What you what
If
you
they
mean they
if
don't need the bro?
I'm saying
That squad is trash.
if they needed a quarterback, they would have been got one. They've been cool with whatever they've been putting. Kid, how
Nah, they
many years have
won't.
they've needed a quarterback since they moved off Derek Carr? And what has happened? They went for Jimmy Garoppolo. They went bargain bin hunting for quarterback. But Gardner
they got Aiden
Minshew,
O'Connell.
Aiden O'Connell, like they don't give a
Yeah,
fuck about a quarterback, bro.
they thought they were hitting the lottery a couple different times. Is what it was. They thought, well,
They
let
don't
me.
spend. We seen it if you want a quarterback. Atlanta went out to go get a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Some of these teams are gonna go outside and get one. These niggas is just
Mhm.
fine with what they got, which is why I think they got the number one pick. They picking Travis Hunter,
Mhm.
but we'll see.